Okay, so it has been not a crazy week. It's just been like a blah week. I just dropped Isabella off at the bus stop and my phone goes off. I'm like, okay, so I check it. And it was I had 3 text messages from Riley. Oh my gosh. It's not bad. But we're in trouble. I am a little bit behind today. This one's driving me crazy. Here's Bella's outfit of the day. Daddy tried braiding her hair, but Mommy had to take over, right?
This is my travel bus. I'm bringing it.
Super, super, super cute. All right, let's get ready for school. The microwave off, that means we gotta get ready, go. Okay, so it has been not a crazy week. It's just been like a blah week. If you can hear, my voice is cracky. I've been kind of the past couple days, so I've just been trying to go to bed early, do what I need to do, because it's already Wednesday. So Monday and Tuesday, Wednesdays are obviously like a crazy day. So I'm like trying to get stuff done. So the past couple days, as you saw, Bella actually, this is the first time Bella did not have school lunch. She is now pretty much gone through all the stuff that they've had, and now she's telling me if she likes it or not. So she was so excited. She's got a bad cough. We really think she's got asthma. Her allergies are bothering her. And so you found a dog treat?
Yes, I
Yep. So I've been making her soup with her lunch. We saw it. She really loved it. She's like, I like it so much better than the school lunch. Mom, can you make me lunch every single day? And I'm like, well, I can, but the next couple weeks, like, we already ordered lunches, so you don't want to waste food. You gotta leave the dog alone. Okay? Mason wants to pet the dog and play with her, and she just wants to be left alone. Anyway, so you saw that. I love, like, I'm really trying to come up with like really cute like lunches for her. So if you guys have any suggestions down below in the comments, let me know. But yeah, Monday crazy. Oh my god, Monday crazy. I feel like my head's like so cloudy right now. Like it's just the change of the weather. Like it's like hot, cold. It doesn't want to make up its mind. So it's like that always gets my allergies always like mess up. Mine and Riley's and like Bella too. But fully cleaned the kitchen on Monday. Did not get to stock my pantry. So I'm like, you know what? I gotta restock and do that, but I have some other things that I have to do. So today I need to pick up a couple things from the store. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna wait until I get home and then do what I have to do, because I have all my overstock underneath my island right now. We stocked up on beans for sale at Jewel, and I got mac and cheese that the kids like, the Chester Cheeto ones. They were 10 for 10, and then we got some crackers and stuff like that. So I need to get more soup for Bella and stuff. So I'm like, you know what? I'm like, I'll just wait. It won't take me that long. But yeah, so fully cleaned the kitchen. Did not do my normal Tuesday things because I've been like literally like fully cleaning the office. I'm like, really? You guys have like heard me like for the past few vlogs, like I'm really trying to get this office like done. So I'm like, hopefully like I will get it done today, because Paul's just been putting like more projects on me. Like the bedroom upstairs and our bathroom got painted. I'm so glad it finally got painted. But then I have to put everything back. So it's like I pulled everything out of one room. So the upstairs is still a mess. And I'm like, you know what? It's okay. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. I'm going to finish working on the office, because when you first walk in our house, that's what you see. And I really just want to get it done. I'm a little mad at myself though, because I did not decorate how I normally do for Halloween. And Paul's like, you know what? Let's just worry about it next year, because I bought this 4-foot black Christmas tree. It's a little bit bigger than my other one. I like lost all train of thought. So bought a nice black Christmas tree, and it's really nice because it has purple lights. I don't remember if my smaller one has the purple lights. I can't think. But the smaller one is for my Christmas town for Nightmare Before Christmas. So I have not put any of the houses out since the first year that we had Halloween in here. So my goal is I need to do it. So I'm like, I don't know where to put them yet, but I'm like, you know what? I think next year will be a lot better of a year for like decorating and everything, because this house will be pretty much remodeled. So I bought this for 30 bucks, a 4-foot Christmas tree. I bought Christmas trees for the kids. Mason got a blue one, Riley got a white one, and I had a hot pink and a baby pink. One was mine, one was Riley's when we were younger, and she just picked the baby pink. Hold on. We're getting our driveway seal coated today, so I'm like, keeping an eye out for them. But no, so for 30 bucks, it was pretty cheap, and it's already pre-lit with purple lights. So I wanted to put that up with all my Nightmare Before Christmas ornaments for Halloween and just keep it up for basically 4 months, October, November, December, and then a little bit of January. So I wanted to put it in the front window and then move it to my coffee bar like I did in previous years, but that obviously did not happen. So I'm like, you know what though? I might still do it. I don't even care if it's like 2 weeks or a week that it's only up. I mean, actually technically it's gonna be longer because I'm gonna have it throughout Christmas, but it's nice because what I've been doing is the stuff, all my Halloween stuff that I have right now, I'm going through it and reorganizing it. So it's not like a lost cause. So the only thing we put outside was our 4 blow-ups of Nightmare Before Christmas, because that's the theme that we do for Halloween. And there's no new blow-ups this year. Last year they had the clown. I was hoping that maybe they would like add more characters every year, but they have not. So what I want to do, my goal is to make our yard fully Nightmare Before Christmas. So I wanted to make gravestones this year, and I'm like, Paul, I'm not sure what materials I should use because of weather if it rains. So he sent me whatever for the materials, and I just never got around to it. It was like, I was gonna do it in September, have it ready for the 1st, but it's like, you know what? You can't do that stuff like when school starts. So it's like we had school stuff and then dance and then poms and then after school activities. So it's just like Mason had hockey too, and it's like I'm gonna have to do that in the summer. So I have a goal for next Halloween. I'm gonna start in the summer and have that be my summer project, is I'm gonna make gravestones for Nightmare Before Christmas, and I'm gonna try to find the stuff when it's on sale. So I'm hoping that there's a sale after Halloween that I can get pumpkins, one about this big size pumpkins, and I'm gonna draw faces on there and stick stakes in them like the gates from Nightmare Before Christmas. So I wanna do at least those 2 things next year. And then if I can get those 2 things, then if they're done, then I'm just gonna keep adding on and see how much I can get for next year. But that is the goal. Christmas is a little different. I want to try to do like a train around our tree, but that's kind of Paul's department because he's the one who would have to do the motorized thing for me. But I really want to, have a lot of decorations, really excited. So I am like full force really clean this office. So I was on such a roll yesterday that I just kept cleaning till like Riley came home at like 9:15 from dance, and I was like still cleaning. So I got a lot done. I'm hoping between today, which is my crazy day, I have so much laundry that I did, so much laundry, everything's washed, it just needs to be folded and put away. I'm hoping between today and tomorrow I get the office done and all the clothes in the living room and that straightened up, because we still have the bed in there that needs to go up in Riley's room, but I can't move it up into Riley's room until we organize the stuff upstairs and pull out stuff. So I mean, she's fine sleeping on her regular bed anyways, she doesn't desperately need a queen, but it's like we need to get the queen out of this room. So what I'm doing with the office is I'm literally just pulling things out, throwing things out. I'm gonna make a pile. I'm just making piles of stuff until I need to organize it, but I want it to just look clean first before I organize it. So that's what I'm talking about, what I'm doing with the office right now. And then I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do with everything. I'm gonna set everything up the way I want it, and then slowly put like we have overstocks of envelopes and just folders and all that kind of stuff for like business stuff. So I'm just gonna figure out where I'm gonna put that later on. So at least if I throw out everything and separate everything, I'm good, because I had piles of, I separated like stuff that I needed to sew and needed to fix. That was my office. And then Bella's stuff for her Halloween party, that was in my office, just stuff like that. So and then obviously this is more of the weekend vlog, but Fridays I always clean the bathrooms. I clean my bathroom and Riley cleans her bathroom. So my goal for Friday is to have nothing but to clean the bathroom and take all the bathroom stuff out of Mason's, which half of it's already out of there, and reorganize the bathroom minus the closet, because I think I'm gonna have to do that. That's gonna be like a week project, because I have to pull everything out and figure out what organization stuff I want, and Paul's gotta paint the inside, and we don't know if we want a storage system. And then Paul actually has to work this weekend, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna keep going. Normally Saturdays I just hang out and spend time with the kids, and I'm like, I'm just gonna go ahead and try to finish Mason's room on Friday as well as the bathrooms, because all that I have left to do for him is build his tool toys, right? Yeah, build his tool toys and just kind of reorganize the stuff that was in a basket, because before I had stuff in front of it and now I have to figure it out. So if I can do that all on Friday and then work on Bella and Riley's room on Saturday when Paul's working to move everything to get the bed up there for when he comes home, I will be so happy. I'm like really crossing my fingers. But of course, one thing leads to another. I have not been feeling well. You can hear it in my voice, and it's just been one crazy week. I'm just like kind of ready. Like, even though Wednesdays are my favorite day, I can't or my crazy day, not my favorite day. I do love Wednesdays, because Wednesdays, as soon as I come home from coming home from picking Bella up from dance, we quickly eat dinner, the kids relax, they go to bed, and then I take a nice relaxing bubble bath, and I'm like, I really need that after this week of not feeling well. All right, so this is Mason's job. I didn't even tell him he had to do this. He really takes responsibility and make sure that Barkley has food and has water, right?
Really?
So I don't like this bag here, but we actually have it's a dog container to put the dog food in, but this bag is huge. We actually normally get like the 15-pound bag or the 12-pound bag, but we had to get the 35 one because I think it's 35. Yeah, it's 35. We had to get the 35 because they were sold out. And look at this. It's almost as tall as Mason. That's crazy, but look, he's a good boy. So the only thing is he can unclip it, but I have to clip it for him, right? All right, so today for dinner, we are actually having chicken, garlic, and sage. So I just baked that quick, easy meal. And then these are the roasted peppers my mother-in-law made the other day. So instead of making a vegetable to go on the side, I just did this with some feta cheese. So that is what we're eating. Do you like it? And then the kids got the leftover lasagna because they are not red bell pepper crazy. How's yours? I think your lasagna's all gone.
Yeah,
Yeah, I told them to eat the lasagna first because I heated that up where the chicken's really hot, right?
Yeah.
So I just dropped Isabella off at the bus stop and my phone goes off. I'm like, okay, so I check it. And it was I had 3 text messages from Riley. Oh my gosh. It's not bad. But we're in trouble. She actually passed her driver's ed test through school so she can get her permit. Oh my gosh. We're gonna have 3 drivers pretty soon in this house. All teenagers, all girls. This is gonna be crazy. None of them have their license yet. Gianna, probably will get hers in a couple months. She's not done with her behind the wheel. And then I don't know about Audrey, what her deal is with her school. I don't think they do anything until sophomore year. But Riley's school, it's very interesting. They actually, freshman year, they want them to have their permit the longest possible, so the day that they turn 15. So obviously she turns 15 the end of freshman year. So they do, right now she's got her swimming unit for gym. So they started last week. This week they had the week off of swim and they did all driver's ed behind the wheel stuff. And I was just like, this is crazy. And then next week they pick swim back up. So when her birthday comes, we're gonna go get her test and she could get her permit. Oh my gosh, so crazy. But I told her, I'm like, I don't care about her getting her license at 16. I really want her to go ahead and get her permit at 15. Because she has to drive a minimum of 9 months before even getting her license. But I just really want her to have a lot of practice. Paul and I agreed on this. That, you know, it's really important for her to drive as much as possible. So obviously, it'd be nice, like, if she goes to dance and we take the side streets, that she could be the one who's driving, you know, for the extra practice back and forth. Or if I have to take her to school in the morning, that's another easy, just straight down the road, just so she gets that practice. So I like literally can't believe it. So just got done blow dry my hair before I drop Bella off, but I gotta straighten it so it's still kind of like a frizzy mess. So I'll have to show you what I did in the office. I got pretty much what I wanted done yesterday. So now I'm gonna tackle the living room, which is gonna be another disaster. All right, so this is my disaster of an office area. So trying to get a lot done. So over here, we had, Mason's coming into the picture. Over here, we had some stuff, some boxes over here, got rid of them. Those are bathroom boxes. So tomorrow when I work on the bathroom, I'm gonna go through that, get rid of whatever, and then put away whatever. So that'll be good to go. I just laid their costumes there for now, and there's a couple things I have to hand stitch. So The small rug right there is Bella's, so that'll go upstairs in her room when it's time. And the big rug is supposed to go here, but I cannot lift that desk up. No way. That's crazy. It's really, really heavy. But this was all, kind of angle it because I want to show you guys a little bit of time. This was all office boxes and all this kind of stuff. So I cleared all of this yesterday. So, if you look, well, Mason's in my way. Hey, bud, scoot. I see you, little tushy. Okay, so over here, I'm gonna go a little bit at a time. Over here, this container, the container over here, the container over here, the container over here, and there's one more back there. So there's 5 containers. And the bottom of my drawer, there's 6 things that I need to go through to separate paperwork. Some is work stuff, because it's all stuff from when we moved. But some is paperwork that, you know, I was just throwing in piles just to go ahead because I still had to go through it and organize it because I didn't have the office stuff to put into the office to organize it. So the shutter's there, but it's not going to stay there. So this will all be opened right here, nothing there. But I told Paul, I'm like, I kind of feel like after that, like, I feel like this is really empty right now, that we should get something here. And he's like, oh, I kind of like it, but I don't know yet. Yeah. That's the new mirror for the downstairs bathroom. That mirror is going to go. We will figure that out once this is done. That is a filing cabinet that's going to stay there. It's going to have that little paper rack system over there, but I have to go through a lot of that's coupons. And then that's my bag of empties. But in this drawer right here is all of our filming stuff. So my goal is today to, at least after I'm done with the living room, is to go through these 6 bags and either throw out whatever, put it in a pile, what needs to be filed, or, you know, whatever I need to do, organize that. But that's what I'm going to work on hopefully later today. All right, and then my desktop is going to be like the last thing, but I have I have stuff over here. Right now I put all my social media stuff in these drawers, and the top drawer is like the girls' like school paperwork, because I keep their paperwork for the whole entire year in case anything with grades or like that bag up there is Bella's kindergarten stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through all her paperwork, sit down with her and see what she wants to keep for like our keepsake box, and then throw out the rest. But that's going to be gone. It's all Bella's Halloween stuff for her party. And then that's just the kids' schoolwork that I have to go through as well. Some of that stuff's craft, so I'm just going to go through that, not now, but a little bit later. And then the printer's right here. So printer, diffuser, and then the pencil sharpener. So, and then there is, I'm going to back up to show you. There is, still backing up. Okay, so you got the top of the bookshelf. So that top is not staying like that. I'm just basically separating everything right now. So I got puzzles up there and all my Girl Scout stuff. That's obviously not going to stay there. The second shelf is probably going to stay like that book-wise. Puzzles, like I said, are probably going to go, and that the decoration stuff, I'll just have to reorganize it. And then underneath that bookshelf is probably going to stay with the reading material, and then I'm just going to pull stuff like Audrey forgot her glasses, so her stuff's over there, and then just some statues. And the candle stuff obviously is not going to stay there as well. So another thing to do, but I have I'm going to try to get from a side view. So then I have over here the bottom 2 shelves. That's all my PR stuff that I need to go through. Some other stuff up there is like stuff for Bella's videos. I got an air purifier. I have to fix Bella's vest. So I just laid that stuff there for now. This is not going to stay here. I don't know what I'm going to do. But you know, it is what it is. Our yearbooks over here, some couple of extra books. Bella, Mason got to her magic cauldron, so I'm just leaving it there for now. We still have to do it, but this is all their baby stuff that I have to go to organize their books and everything. And this over here is the beads right there are just for Girl Scouts for Halloween. I just pulled it out for now. So that's obviously going to get pulled back, but here is
recipes that I need to go through, and then cookbooks. So not too bad. I'm actually pretty excited how everything is right now. And then of course, like the top of my desk is gonna be the last thing to get organized, but I got, you know, their costumes are obviously aren't gonna stay here, and I need to do some sewing, some like quick stitch stuff. And then of course, you guys probably, I don't know if you guys have seen this before, that is my workout stuff behind, which Paul really doesn't like that. He does not like that 6 cubby hole thing, which maybe I might take that and flip it back on its side and put it over there, because that's where it used to be. I don't know. I have to think something. But I know, like, if I do put something there, I'm going to have a problem getting in and out unless I move the desk over. But yeah, just lots of things to organize. So hopefully I will just turn this light off. Hopefully I will that's better. Hopefully I will be able to get all that stuff done this afternoon, because this morning I'm going to be doing something else. So my first disaster I need to tackle. So I've been doing laundry like nonstop. I just have not had time to put it away. It's been super crazy. So I'm going to show you my living room disaster that I'm going to go ahead and I'm hoping it'll only take me like a couple hours to do. Yeah, I'm hoping. And that's including organizing the bar too, because we've got pop all over it. So this is my living room disaster. So I've got towels over here that need to be put away. We actually washed like brand new towels for upstairs bathroom since that's done. And I have to fold all the blankets, and I got Paul's clothes to be folded, and Bella's clothes to be folded, and Mason's clothes to be folded. So we're gonna reorganize the couch. The toys aren't bad. All the blueies in place. Mason's been pretty good putting that stuff away. The cars, if you can see like right over there, he dumped his cars. So that has to be cleaned up, which will only take a couple minutes. Obviously the bed's still here, but I can't bring the bed upstairs obviously by myself. And I need to wait until we tackle the girls' room, which is hopefully going to be this weekend's project. This stuff all over here I have to go through. Riley went through majority of her stuff, and that's all stuff to get rid of. So I'm gonna, see what we can keep for Bella, or just get rid of in general. Which I see her robe from her aunt's wedding. She's something else, but yeah, I have to go through all that. And then like where that yellow bucket is right over there, there's actually some toys over there from the basement the girls started going through. So I have to go through that and make sure there's nothing that they want to throw out. But hopefully, I'm hoping a lot of that stuff right there is good enough to go to just Goodwill, because I got so much stuff. It's crazy. Oh. I don't see you. Yeah. No, what? Back up.
This is about wheels. This is about wheels.
It's not backwards. Stop pulling your shirt down. Oh my goodness. So Mason's at this stage where he is freeze. There you go. Freeze. Mason is at this stage right now where he is getting dressed and he needs to ask me if everything's backwards or not. You're a goofball. And then I'm looking at my coffee bar and I'm like, oh, I have to go ahead and tackle that too. So, because I still have the ice cream stuff on this. And we gotta, excuse me, my voice is still like cracky. We're gonna still switch to hot chocolate now. I am a little bit behind today. This one's driving me crazy. I'm like trying to get things done and he just wants to play and antagonize the dog. So, I have not, it's like an hour before Bella has to come home from school. Riley actually has the Palms game tonight. It's her last Palms game. So she actually is staying at school. Otherwise, she'd be home by now. So I did not get to the office yet with those 6 containers to separate them. I'm hoping to do it later because Bella has a fall fest tonight at school. It's for first grade only. It's like a book fair and they get a little treat and everything. But for what I did do, I got a lot done. It took me a couple hours.
I
Go ahead
got the
and
black ones. I got the white ones.
no, it took me a couple hours to fold the clothes, and I actually took a break and had lunch with Mason. I never eat lunch. Never. I've like never have time. Never really am hungry till a little bit later. Like until like Riley comes home from school. But I was like starving. So, but I'll show you what I have done so far. All right, so oh, my voice is just still going. Okay, so I was able to fold all the blankets and redo the couch. See, still antagonizing the dog. So, couch is all done. Except your Spider-Man robe is not supposed to be there. Cleaned all the toys. All the laundry's folded. So I put Paul's away. Mason and Bella's are not put away because, one, I can't even get myself inside Bella's closet because my containers with my clothes are there. So I'm going to put her stuff away on Saturday when I work on their room. And then Mason, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to leave it and just put it away tomorrow when I do his room. So I was able to fold all the blankets. And then I actually got to straighten out the bar. So that took a lot. I did not get to this pile yet, but I'm hoping, realistically, Bella's gonna be home in about an hour. I'm hoping realistically I can do this within 45 minutes. At least this half of the stuff that Riley went through. But I brought a bag of stuff that I'm getting rid of too, bag ripped, but I'm going to probably throw them in a garbage bag. And then I think I'm just gonna take the garbage bag and just put it in my trunk. And then once I get a few garbage bags, then I can go ahead and take it to Goodwill. But I figure that'll be fine for separation. But yeah, not too bad. Mason decided to watch TV and get his blankets and stuff. But yeah, so far I'm proud of myself. All right, so I'm starting to go through the bags. So I first went through my bag. And there was a couple things I'm like, looking, I'm like, why did I put this in there, like a pair of jeans? I'm not really sure why I put it in the to be gone pile, but I'm gonna go through those and try them on upstairs. Maybe that's why. But I started going through some stuff of Riley's in that garbage bag because I dumped it all out and I'm putting all this stuff in there so I can, you know, not go through all this stuff or waste all these garbage bags. So I'm just putting in this bag right now my old, my swimsuits and socks and stuff that Bella could wear. Probably just didn't want it, but I started going through these clothes. Like, some of this stuff is almost brand new. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just pack it away. Bella wants it. Bella wants it. Like, these pants are size extra small. If I lose a couple pounds, I could probably fit them. But they're fine. So I'm like still going through this pile. And I'm looking, like, first of all, she got rid of dance pants from Legacy, which I always take all her stuff and put in a keepsake box for her of all her dance stuff. So I'm like, I don't even know why she did that. And then I'm over here, and I'm wondering why she's getting rid of her pom sweatshirt, as well as the brand new pajamas I got for us, I think, last year. And a brand new shirt that we just bought her last year. Like, the tag was still on. I literally just took it. And I found out why. There's slime all over it. Somebody over here was playing with his sister's slime and got it all over his other sister's clothes. That's not funny. He actually got it all over his blanket and something else. I can't remember what the other thing was. But Paul goes, wash it in hot water and it'll soften it up. came out of his blanket right away. But the other thing, I want to say maybe it was like 2 or 3 times I had to wash in hot water before all it came out. Oh, I know what it was. It was Riley's Hollister jacket, brand new winter jacket.
I got sick.
Yeah, the ducky was on there. So now I'm going to have to wash these clothes in hot water and try to get everything out. Because at least like her pom sweatshirt, I want to keep that for her as a keepsake. Because that even still fits her. We got McDonald's, right?
Yes.
So, let me see your mommy. Mommy, there it is. We got a mommy Happy Meal. So,
Make mummy.
Bella got a reward for McDonald's because she passed her word worm. So, thought a little treat would be in order. So, it was either do it today or
Here's my
Saturday, but we did it today.
Here's mom's favorite.
I know. Bella doesn't like ranch anymore, so I just take the sauce. My favorite sauce, spicy buffalo. So how's Fall Fest? Did you have fun at school?
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
Sick.